But the person I want to meet today is your partner, because, is she here?
She's here.
Oh right, it's you? Because it must be like living with Tigger, you know? I mean, how do you pin him down to do anything that he's got to do for you lot? You know, it must be hard work.
Very hard.
Yeah. But congratulations, Steve, and all those other people who are here who've gathered round Steve to achieve what's been achieved. And it's not just about the building, is it? It's about everything else that happens here. It's about what people achieve here. It's about what other people see being achieved here, and then what spreads much further out, way beyond this building. The ripple of the individual recovery of each and every one of you who's in recovery ripples way beyond you as an individual. You know, the impact that your recovery will have on the life chances of your children, on the life that your partner can lead, you know, no longer being embarrassed because you're banned from Morrison's and, you know, rubbish like that. You know, the impact on your parents and your friends. It is fantastic, and it's something that's so hard to pin down, because if we could bottle it, you know, if we could bottle what Steve has talked about today and take it away, the world would be very much better place, very much more quickly. But I just want to say, I'm from Public Health England. I'm Rosanna O'Connor. I'm Public Health England's Director for Drugs, Alcohol and Tobacco. And I first saw Steve speak here in Birmingham, I think, a few years ago, and could sort of feel the energy and the charisma that he has put into this in bucket loads. So I'm really pleased to be here at this event today. And I was pleased when we had the opportunity to support the project with capital funding. We wangle is probably the wrong word to use, but we managed to get from the government £10 million nearly every year to invest in services that will help people recover. So it was really great, and we really were keen to put money into Steve's service and into Birmingham, because I mean, Adrian's here from the City Council. The city, I know, have really ambitious plans for the treatment and recovery system in Birmingham, and so it was fantastic to have an opportunity to be able to invest in that. And I suppose it's useful to say that the government's drug strategy is very recovery orientated. It is very keen to ensure that people move on from their addiction and dependency, are in treatment for a shorter time as is good for them and as is possible for them, and the main thing is to help them make that big step out there into the challenging world that is recovery. But I think it is probably useful to say that one of the really important things, I think, about being in recovery is being seen to be in recovery. You know, it's about being proud to be in recovery, and it's really useful for the community to see that it's really possible for people to change their lives, to turn their lives around, and it's really important for every one of us who are in a position to do so to be able to give people a second chance when they need it. And people will need second and third and fourth chances. That's what life is like. It doesn't just happen neatly all at once at the first go. And services like that, like this, need to be here and to be able to seize opportunities to help people when they're ready. And I'm really impressed with the volunteering opportunities that you provide here. And for those of who know me will know that I'm now going to go into my little spiel about volunteering, because I think volunteering is hugely important, and you shouldn't poo-hoo it as unpaid work. One of the reasons I'm in the job I'm in today is, I think, because I became a volunteer when my kids were small, and when I was a single parent and was thinking, oh, you know, what the hell am I going to do with my life? And I started volunteering, doing a number of things, working with kids leaving care, with the Women's Refuge, and it was the first step to me thinking, you know, what's the good of a? I went and did a fine art degree when I left school, you know, and there I was, 2 kids on my own, thinking, well, what am I going to do with myself? A fine art degree is all very nice, you know, a bit hippy-dippy in the 70s, you know. But volunteering and doing something really useful and working with people who I could see all could do great stuff if they just had an opportunity. That was the thing that really got me into the work I do. So I think helping people build confidence through volunteering, actually helping them believe in themselves so they can see that they're inputting stuff that's really useful and really valuable. It's so important to give people that sort of self-esteem and the experience of trying things out and seeing that what they can offer can make a difference, because every single person has something to offer. And the other thing I'd like to really reiterate that Steve said. Is she telling me to hurry up? No. The other thing I think is really important is that not everybody in recovery can become a drug worker. It's just not possible. And it's not necessarily good for people. You know, there is a big world out there way beyond the work that happens in treatment services. And I think one of the great things that Steve is trying to do in setting up all these little social enterprise, you know, little businesses around the place, so people get real world jobs, you know, real world jobs outside the world of treatment and recovery, I think is hugely useful, so people can really move on and away in their lives, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. So I can remember when I first heard Steve talk, I can't quite remember how long ago it was, a few years now, and I remember asking people who knew him, is he actually going to be able to pull this off? You know, like, he talks a good talk, he's clearly a man with the gift of the gab, but can he actually pull this off? And he has. It's fantastic. And so I would thank all of you who have supported Steve to get himself this far, because nobody comes this far without really good people behind them, at work and at home. And thanks to the City Council for believing in this and providing whatever support you can, and to all the rest of you. And I would hope, Steve, to see you outgrow this place. I suspect we'll be here for other significant events in the lifetime of changes, but just for today, well done all of you who are in recovery. Stick with it. I know it's not easy, but you know, it's great. It's absolutely great to see everybody here, and well done to you, Steve. You know, for once I'm lost for words. I think what you've done is absolutely fabulous. So great stuff.